Good evening. Anything that we discuss is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights. The purpose for making this video is to analyze Nifty options open interest data. We would be analyzing the Nifty index spot on multiple time frames and framing a view for tomorrow, 18th June. Apart from the index, we would be discussing our stock watch list as well. So let's start by analyzing Nifty options open interest data. So for 24 June expiry contract, the max pain level is at 15,650 level. So it just tells us that if market was to expire on 24 June at 15,650 level, in that scenario, option writers would suffer the least amount of losses. Practically, they would not be suffering any losses if market was to expire at 15,650 levels. If we analyze the overall open interest data for 24 June expiry contract, so here you will see overall highest amount of calls have been written at 15,800 strike followed by 15,700 strike, and highest amount of puts have been written at 15,500 strike followed by 15,400 strike. So it gives us a broad range of 15,400 to the downside and 15,800 to the upside. And if we were to see what happened intraday, the change in open interest data suggests that today highest amount of calls were written at 15,700 strike followed by 15,800 strike. And you will also see that highest amount of puts were written at 15,400 strike. And you will also see in the money puts like 15,800, 15,750 strike, they saw their open interest reduce, which tells us that put option buyers of this 24 June strike, they booked their profits, and put option writers, they booked their losses in those strikes. If we analyze the index on multiple time frames, you will see that on the monthly time frame, market is currently under control of buyer as it is trading above the monthly open of 15,629 on the index spot. And on the weekly time frame, we are currently under control of sellers. So as we are trading below 15,791, which is the weekly opening. So straight away, you will see that there is a conflict among larger term time frames. Like monthly time frame participants are under monthly charts are under control of buyers, while on the weekly time frame, the weekly candle is under control of sellers. And if you were to see the daily time frame, here you will see that we are in a downtrend. Even though today we closed above the open, hence we formed a green candle, but in terms of price structure, we have made a lower high and a lower low, and today we made another lower high and a lower low. So in terms of price structure, we are in a downtrend based on the price action. So we get the following scenario for tomorrow. Above 15,691, we can trade towards 15,769 levels, 15,810 levels, and potentially 15,862 levels. And below 15,616, we can trade towards 15,575 levels, 15,523 levels, and potentially 15,463 levels. And based on the options open interest data, highest amount of calls have been written at 15,800 strike, and highest amount of puts have been written at 15,500 strike. So we should be prepared for both the scenarios tomorrow, and the neutral price range for tomorrow is 15,691 to 15,616, in which one can refrain from making any trades on the index. Now we would be analyzing stock watch list for tomorrow. The stocks that we have chosen have all formed inside candles on the daily time frame. So our first stock is BSoft, Birla Software. So it is currently in an uptrend based on exponential moving averages, as it is trading above both the 5-day as well as the 20-day exponential moving average. So above 406.45, we'll look for buying opportunity in BSoft, and we'll look for selling opportunity below 395.2 with half our normal size in BSoft. Next stock is GSFC, and again it's in an uptrend based on exponential moving averages, and it has formed an inside candle. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 122.6 levels, and we'll look for selling opportunity below 117.25 levels with half a normal size in GSFC. Our next stock is JSW Energy. It is again in an uptrend as it is trading above its 5 and 20-day exponential moving averages, and we'll look for buying opportunity above 166.1 levels, or we'll look for selling opportunity below 157.7 levels with half a normal size. And our last stock for tomorrow is going to be LX Chemicals. It is basically trading sideways, but in terms of moving averages, it is trading above both the 5 and 20-day exponential moving average. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 235.55 levels, or we'll look for selling opportunity below 226 levels. In this stock, we can keep our size relatively half the normal size, because in terms of broader structure it is trading sideways, but even though it's an inside candle and based on the moving averages it is biased towards the upside, but still we should be conservative in this stock, LX Chemicals. And as you all know that inside candles, they are formed when there is an equilibrium between both the buyers and the sellers. So if either side of the range breaks tomorrow, if it trades above today's highs or it trades below today's low, in that scenario we'll look for entry opportunities in these stocks. Finally, before ending this video, I like to summarize that tomorrow above 15,691 levels, we can trade towards 15,810 levels, and below 15,616 levels, we can potentially trade towards 15,523 levels. On the index, these levels are index spot levels, and based on the overall open interest data, we are in a broad range of 15,800 to 15,400 for tomorrow, and the max win for 24 June contract is at 15,650. And our stock watch list, it is a neutral stock watch list which comprises of inside candles, and the stocks are GSFC, JSW Energy, LX Chemicals, and Birla Soft. So all these stocks we have discussed earlier in this video. However, I like to remind you that I would be sharing our long short bias stock watch list in a blog post around 9:45 p.m. today. It would be consisting of stocks that are outperforming the index or underperforming the index. Like currently, FMCG and IT are outperforming, while media as well as metal stocks, they are underperforming. So do stay tuned for our blog posts in which I would be sharing our stock watch list, which would have a bias either to the upside or to the downside. And I like to thank you all for watching this video. Do hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to Digital Trading Flow YouTube channel. Thank you.